Greetings, VT teachers. I'm Marc Vézina, a consultant with the RICI Vocational Training team. Along with my colleague James Byrne, our goal is to help you integrate technology into VT. This video, focusing on using collaborative documents, is part of a series about using Teams meetings for online education. Collaborative documents are game changers. They foster engagement and deepen students' grasp of topics, whether it's mastering technique, understanding concepts, or owning attitudes and behavior. There's a variety of activities where those documents shine. Picture a brainstorming session to tap into prior knowledge or preconceived ideas, collective note-taking during a lecture that we're giving, peer reviews based on preset criteria, or even group exercises to spot and explain errors in a common document. Now, while there's a bunch of third-party apps out there, in this video, we'll use two native Microsoft apps as examples, Whiteboard and PowerPoint. Let's start with Whiteboard. To link it to a scheduled meeting, head to our Teams calendar, double-click to edit the meeting, then hit Meeting Whiteboard at the top. Give it a name. From there, or open in a SharePoint window, we could apply template, include our instructions, etc. But that will be for another video. We'll simply close for now. Once the meeting has started, we'll go to our Share button, go down to Whiteboard, and pick the one that we created. We could also use the plus button to create one on the fly, or use another of the ones that we've already created. We still have the option to apply a template, but for now, we'll skip that step again. Right from the Teams meeting window, participants can contribute to the document, and everyone sees it in real time. We can also make students collaborate into a shared document, let's say this PowerPoint slideshow. It's designed to collect the experiences of all Automech students while changing a car's air filter. They each have their own slide where they're asked to record one thing they would do again and one thing they would avoid repeating. Once it's filled, the document can be used to support, let's say, a class discussion. The first thing that we will need to do is upload the file from our computers to the Teams SharePoint, mostly to ensure that everyone has editing rights to the file, but also to keep all the learning traces in the same place. From the channel where the meeting will happen, go to the Files tab. Click Upload, select Files, navigate to the file's location on our hard drive, and select Open. Once the file is uploaded, we'll click the ellipses menu and copy the link. Back in the Meetings window, we then paste the link in the chat, where the participants can click to open the file in their browser. They will have to connect to their school board's Office 365 account if it's not already done. Now, a few pointers to wrap up. As we just saw, make sure beforehand that all participants have access to the collaborative document. Be super clear, even redundant in our instructions to the participants to avoid errors like students overwriting each other. Include in our lesson time to train the students on the digital tool that we want them to use. We had to take time to appropriate it ourselves. They will need time too. Associating the document with a scheduled meeting is perfect for an in-class short activity. But if we want the students to go back to it in multiple occasions, we might consider creating a tab for it in the group's channel in the main Teams window, like we've seen in the first episode of this series. To check out the full list of topics covered in this series of videos, in the address bar of your browser, just type the bit.ly address shown above, TM4T, as in Teams Meetings for Teachers, or use a mobile device to scan the QR code in the corner. From that webpage, you can easily contact my colleague James or myself if you have any questions about this series of videos or the integration of digital technology in vocational training in general. I hope this video was helpful, and thank you for watching.